Welcome new families to George Washington Elementary School. George Washington is an elementary school for kindergarten through 5th grade students. Currently, we have an enrollment of 659 students. We are also very proud to be the winners of the prestigious National Blue Ribbon Award in 2018. The National Blue Ribbon School Award affirms the hard work of educators, families, and communities in creating safe and welcoming schools where students mastered challenging and engaging content. Washington was honored with this award based on student scores and subset student scores. Schools that receive this award are among the state's highest performing schools as measured by state assessments or nationally normed tests. The administrators at George Washington are Mrs. Angie Brito, who is the principal, Miss Janet Van Arsdell, who is the assistant principal, and Mrs. Kristen Bear, who is the student services coordinator. Our Washington office staff is comprised of our head secretary, Mrs. Leah O'Neill, our office assistant, which is Mrs. Michelle Navarra, our school nurse, Mrs. Denise Tully, and, as everybody knows him, our head custodian, Mr. Frank. Some quick facts about Washington. Our mascot is Rory the Wildcat. Our school colors are blue and white. We do have Spirit Days every Friday, where students are encouraged to wear blue and or white or Washington Spirit wear. Our school website is www.d64.org/WES. There are 6 elementary schools in District 64 and 2 middle schools. When students complete their studies here at Washington, they move on to Lincoln Middle School, and then they feed into Maine South High School. Mrs. Brito puts out a monthly newsletter called the Wildcat Chat that will be sent to you electronically. Again, our current enrollment is 659 students, and our class sizes are as follows. Our maximum class size in kindergarten is 22 students. In 1st and 2nd grade, it's 24 students. In 3rd and 4th, it is 26 students. And in 5th grade, there are 28 students. Currently, we have 5 sections in each grade level. Our school hours, which will remain the same during remote learning, are 8:50 to 3:30 p.m. and Wednesdays 8:50 to 2:40 p.m. Kindergarten, AM kindergarten hours are 8:50 to 11:40, and in the afternoon, PM kindergarten is 12:40 to 3:30. On Wednesdays, AM kindergarten is 8:50 to 11:15. And PM kindergarten is 12:15 to 2:40 p.m. Curriculum at Washington, the core subjects are reading and writing. We use Lucy Calkins' units of study. In math, we have math, and our math curriculum is My Math. Students also have science, which we use TCI. They have health and social studies. We also have social emotional learning every week with our students. Our encore classes are students in 2nd through 5th grade will receive Spanish instruction 2 times per week. Students receive art 1 time per week. PE for all classes except for kindergarten is 4 times per week. Kindergarten is 2 times per week. And music 2 times per week. Except for 1st grade, which has it 3 times per week. If you need to get in touch with us, please contact your classroom teacher first if you have any questions or concerns. They're always your first line of communication. If you have registration and required paperwork questions or concerns, please contact Mrs. O'Neill, our school secretary. If your child will not be in school, you can contact Mrs. Navarra, our office assistant, to report any absent, or you can report that directly to the nurse. As I said earlier, we do have a monthly newsletter that we will send electronically to all parents, the Wildcat Chat, and the classroom teachers will also be sending you newsletters via email, and they will be contacting you through Seesaw and or Schoology. Please, parents, make sure that we here have your accurate contact information so you don't miss any communication from us. If you need to update that, please make sure you contact Mrs. O'Neill, our head secretary, or Mrs. Navarra, our office assistant. Washington also uses the multi-tiered systems of support. MTSS is a process that helps school provide high-quality instruction and behavioral support to all students. The goal is to ensure that all students progress whether they require additional supports, are participating fully in core curriculum, or are gifted and talented students not meeting their full potential. MTSS is based on a 3-tiered model that monitors student progress with increasing levels of intervention intensity. In MTSS, schools use a problem-solving process to 1. Identify students who are at risk for poor learning outcomes, 2. Monitor student progress, 3. Provide evidence-based intervention, and 4. Adjust the intensity and nature of these interventions depending on a student's responsiveness. Some additional educational supports we provide for our students. We do have a literacy team where teachers push into classroom to support students. We have a technology one-to-one initiative where all students in kinder and first will have their own iPads, and students from 2nd through 5th will all be issued Chromebooks. We do have English as a second language support for our students where their first language is not English. Our special education supports include occupational therapists, physical therapists, speech pathologists, resource teachers, teaching assistants, and social work, because learning knows no bounds. The Washington PTO is very active in our school. Our presidents this year are Mrs. Palumbo and Mrs. Thillens. The email is washingtonpto@gmail.com. And below you will find, they meet every second Tuesday of the month at 7 p.m. The meetings will be virtual. And this is the listing of the meetings that are scheduled for this year. The PTO is always looking for volunteers, so please consider joining a committee. They offer a wide variety of opportunities for parents to be involved in supporting our staff and students. If you have any additional questions, we are here to support you. You can find all our contact information on the next slide. Welcome to Washington. We are so glad you are here.